Hello YouTube. Let's talk more about China and UFOs. And you can see my previous video on the playlist. You'll see the description and in the description to this video how to get to it. But it's interesting because China's military is using artificial intelligence to research sightings of UFOs. Look, I'm using a lot of Russian information and some more, but darkness covers the real developments of ufology in China, especially military ufology. But we should at least look at what's available. So the People's Liberation Army is taking a closer look at what it describes as unidentified air conditions, according to the South China Post. I would say unidentified aerial conditions, maybe this is the better term. But anyway, this appears to be China's version of the US military unidentified aerial phenomena. The frequent occurrence of unidentified air conditions in recent years brings severe challenges to air defense security of our country, according to Chen Li, a researcher with the China's Air Force Early Warning Academy. In the 2019 report to the country's top information technology scientist, which was attained, by the way, by the South China Morning Post. One way China seems to stand out from the United States is their use of artificial intelligence in order to study the unidentified craft. Lee said that AI can think outside the box by connecting seemingly disparate pieces of data from various locations and times. Doing so can help the People's Liberation Army more quickly and concretely assess whether the UFO are craft from hostile countries, a natural occurrence, or even something otherworldly. Though this is unlikely to fuel even more speculation about visitors from other planets, many Chinese scientists and officials believe that most, if not all, of the UFO activities are either man-made or naturally occurring. However, their counterparts in the United States are starting to warm up to the idea that it could possibly be aliens. Well, according to the reports, the Chinese military has also been tracking UFOs, and in recent years has registered an uptick in sightings. The People's Liberation Army uses a three-tiered system to investigate instances of unidentified air conditions, a euphemism reminiscent of the US military term for UFOs, as I already mentioned. The People's Liberation Army relies on reports from military, radar stations, Air Force pilots, police stations, weather situations, and Chinese Academy of Sciences observatories to gather as much data as possible about the mysterious flying objects. The information is then processed by the military and undergoes preliminary analysis before being submitted to a national database. The People's Liberation Army headquarters then assigns a threat index to each sighting based on the object's behavior, physical features, and any other relevant variables. But Chinese analysts have been overwhelmed in recent years by the growing number of sighting reports from a wide range of military and civilian sources, prompting the People's Liberation Army's UFO task force to rely on artificial intelligence to help sort through the data. So many of the reports are ultimately attributed to natural phenomena, which are picked up by radar or trigger electronic sensors, according to the Chinese military researchers. While such reports conjure up images of alien craft, sightings of unidentified objects in China's airspace are more likely caused by humans than aliens, according to the Chinese radar scientist. The increasing popularity of recreational drones, as well as an uptick in military activity in the South China Sea, could also explain why the People's Liberation Army has been inundated with UFO reports. China's only officially confirmed UFO sighting took place in 1998 when 2 military jets intercepted a low-flying object that appeared above the airbase in Ganju, Hebei province. The object was described as a short-legged mushroom with beams of light shooting down from its underside. The object was able to quickly accelerate before disappearing from radar, according to a report about the incident published in an official newspaper. In the United States, the Pentagon's confirmation of several videos showing U.S. military run-ins with unexplained flying objects has caused a frenzy of speculation and prompted the Senate, U.S. Senate, to ask for a report into the matter. So, there are news reports citing officials involved with the probe claim that investigation have found no evidence that the sightings are linked to aliens, but can deny that such a link is possible. Of course, the report would suggest that the objects could be new technologies developed by foreign nations. If you expect that the military will disclose or reveal any information anytime soon, you will be sadly, I would say, very much upset. I've covered the Soviet ufology and Russian ufology for many years, and the best time for getting information was during the late days of Gorbachev's reign in the Soviet Union and the early days of the new Russian state. And I explained the reasons in my books, lectures, and videos, which you can find in my channel. But we have to pay attention to China because they are developing at incredible speed. And they are definitely studying the USO presence from Mariana Trench to South China Sea to other parts of the world, including Arctic, I'm sure, and the Antarctica. They are spreading into this space their technology, and China will be one of the foremost nations to develop near space and outer space, and they are looking for aliens. Please see my videos you'll find the URL to the playlist in description to this video. And remember, United States is not the only country in this world who is interested in finding out the answers and how to use them when it comes to aliens. Thank you.